Okay folks, Bob here. So I bought this old Charger. Looks to be in pretty decent shape. I mean, it needs a complete restoration, but I am going to, got some rot right here, but I need to slide this axle right here out of my stash in here so I can get it jacked up and get a wheel on it that rolls and get it off the trailer. There's a wheel on the other side, and I got to put a hub on this on the front up here. But I also noticed the spring is not attached to the rear end, so I got to put at least one U-bolt on it. I got to do something to get the spring, hold the spring up, just long enough to get off the trailer. So I'll dig through my stash of U-bolts, but for right now I just want to get this axle in and get it jacked up and blocked up and all that kind of fancy stuff. So I'll be back. Well, we've run into a little snag. As you can see, this axle is all the way in. You can see it's being held up. It's not laying on the seal. And this is as far in as it'll go. It's too long. It looks like it's about 2 inches too long. I was thinking that was the correct axle for this car. It's supposed to be a 66, 67 B body. And this rear end appears to be factory. You can see everything looks like it's all aged about the same. Man. So either that's a late B body, like a 72, 73 B body, or it's a C body axle. But whatever, it won't work. So let me see if I can find another axle. I don't know. Okay folks, underneath this old drag car that I got in my shop taking up space and collecting dust, there's two more 8 3/4 rear ends under here. One of them, this one on the left, I believe is the one I was thinking about. That's the one for the 66, 67 B-body cars. So I guess the one I pulled the axle out was something else. I cannot remember what the one on the right is over here. So I'm thinking it's the one on the left. So I want to reach in there and grab it and slide it towards me a little closer. I can at least just pull the axle out. There's no center section in it, so the axle should pull right out. I think. I don't think it's bolted in. It may be. Oh boy, anyhow, we got to do it. We got to get this axle out so I can get the damn car off the trailer. I don't want to drag it off. Okay, I got them laying right here side by side, and this one I got my hand on is the one I just pulled out from the one underneath the Barracuda. It is definitely shorter, but not much, maybe a ½ inch. We need more than that, so I don't think this is going to work either, but oh man, let's slide it up in there and see. So if this don't work, though, something, maybe I didn't have this seated in. I thought I did. I thought I had it in good, but let's find out what happens. Let's put the short one in and find out what happens. Okay guys, I need a spring perch for the Charger, so I'm going to rob one off of this car here, off this rear end here. It happens to be the correct side. Hell, what's the chances of that? Yay! But anyway, I'm going to rob that off. I'm bring my little portable air compressor right here. We're going to pop that off right quick, and a wire brush, and clean the U-bolts out. And I'm going to use those same U-bolts because they should go right back in there, no problem. All right, we'll be back with you in a little bit, folks. Okay, folks, I got this spring attached. You can see the pin sticking through there. At least I guess you can. See if I can get a light right here. Right there, there's the pin, the locator pin. The one on the bottom was bent, and because it was bent, and I guess it's bigger than this spring perch shock mount. There we go. I couldn't get it to seat all the way up. That's as tight as it gets, but it's tight. The bolts are tight, and again, it's just going to be good enough to get off the trailer. But yeah, that's on. So what I'm going to do now is over here, get that light off. On this side, I'm going to get the got a hub and drum puller. This thing's froze on there, and I'm going to pull this drum off and take the brakes all apart so I can get it roll better. There's no drive shaft in it, no transmission, so we get the brakes. This brake's probably stuck, so I'll pull this drum off, and then we'll see if we can't scrounge up some tires to put on the back of it. It should roll at least to get the back rolling. Then we'll go to work on the front. Okay folks, so rode up to Field Agent 390's house. He's got this handy little drum puller that I've used in the past, and see if we can't get it to work on this and get this drum off so we can get these brakes. These brakes are stuck to the drum, so see what happens here. Okay folks, took about 10-15 minutes and I was going kind of slow, whacking it with the hammer, releasing it, taking the pry bar, prying on it a little bit, but it popped on off. It usually does, and of course it breaks the hold downs when you do that, which is fine. But it looks like the shoes are probably safe. The drum looks okay. It's this little bent right here where I got hung up on there, right there too, but I can beat that back down. I think we'll be just fine. So I'm gonna just take everything back apart, and I'll put the shoes, I'll put all the parts in the box and mark it charger. So when I do go to put the car back together, I will know the parts and can match them up with the correct brand new parts. So let me see if I can get this axle to turn now. That's the main thing. Okay, so I can't, this axle on this side turns good. I can't get the one on the other side to turn. It won't even seat, axle won't even seat, and it's supposed to be the correct axle. Came out of the same year car, 66, 67, so it would be the same. And I think it came out of a 66, and this is a 66, so unless this axle's been changed here, it should have fit, but it doesn't go in there, or it doesn't seat, and I've tried to seat it, so there's no in play on this one. So I'm going to pull some of the back, I'm going to pull some in play out of it, which hopefully will allow the one on the other side to seat in there. I just need to get in there good enough to get off the trailer. Not trying to do 200 mile an hour here. Okay, that's what it was. I had too much, the end play over there was too tight. You can see it's turning the yoke on the center section. This is turning both ways easy. So that's all it was. Okay, so we released the end play on the Mopar. On these old Mopars, the passenger side has the end play adjustment, and it's a collar, lock collar. And took the lock collar lock off and just turned the collar back about half a turn, and it got enough in play for it to work. So we're good here. Hallelujah. Now let's go find some wheels. Okay guys, I could not find a lug nut to fit this the studs on this side. They're not marked left hand thread that I can tell. Maybe they are, I don't know if they are. It's real faint, but I've tried every lug nut I've got. I've got some brand new left hand threads, brand new right hand threads, used right hand threads, nothing fits. I can't get nothing to go on. So I just went on and got my tap and die, and I'm gonna just hit two of them. Now you can probably say, why didn't you just knock two out and put two new studs in? Well, I could have. I got a box of studs over there, and who knows if I got the right knurl. That'd be my luck. I wouldn't have the right knurl. So I just let me just use a die and just cut two new 1/2 inch by 20 right hand. Doesn't take long. We're done. I just have two to hold the wheel on. Okay folks, Bob here. Another day. I think it's been about a week since I've worked on this car. We've just been doing some raining, man. Good Lord. Days I wasn't busy with customers' cars, it was raining. I couldn't get out here and do my own car, and it's just crazy. But we're back. I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time on this car today. Hopefully finish it up. I don't know. We'll see. It's Friday. I got the weekend, and nothing goes wrong. I got the weekend, so try to get this hub off. Its brakes froze up on it. So I got my puller, got some tools here. Let's see what we can do to get this thing out. All right, guys, I got this drum off, the hub and all off, and it was a big fire ant nest. You can see them. They're still, holy cow, there's a big one right there. Still falling out of that thing. Every time I poke this nest, they come falling out. Just when I think I'm done. But them things will hurt you. I got into one years ago. Before I could get my hand out, I had about 10 bites or 10 stings, whatever you want to call it. And there's a bunch of them in the drum here too. I don't know if you can see. They're all over the ground out here. I don't know, they appear to be dying, but I don't want to get them things on me. It'll hurt you. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that drum is shot. You can see it's just, I mean, it would be okay for just rolling the car with no brakes, but we may end up doing that. The other ones I've got don't fit, but I'd like to put the other ones on it because they're already set up for drag racing, which is kind of the direction I'm going to take this car in. All right, folks, let me get back at it. All right, guys, those hubs did fit. I don't have any brakes, so what you're hearing is the drum just rubbing on the backing plate. It fits good. This is what I meant by drag race hub. They got the real long studs. and drag racing, they kind of require that. Over here the same way. Again, there's no, it's just a hub and a drum. There's no internals, no springs, no shoes, nothing. I just wanted to roll for now. I got all the other stuff in the shop. So we'll mount up some tires, and I think I found a pair of tires already mounted, and we can get this thing hopefully off this trailer. That'd be a beautiful thing. Okay guys, I finally got the front ready to go, and we're going to do the hammer test on the front here. I see that right in here it looks kind of iffy, but it's solid. Solid as a rock. Just dirt. Of course, I can't get to the inside. I don't know if you guys saw that. I think we're good, folks. I really do. Let's get back up under here best we can. Good Lord, I'm too fat to do that. All right. That's undercoating there, hitting it, undercoating, making that soft sound. All the way back to the torsion bar support. I think we're good, guys. Let's walk around the other side. Now I done put the tire on this side like a knucklehead. Same thing I did to the back. Get one tire on, and I realized, oh crap. So we'll do what we can, but I don't think there's any problems. We'll find out. It is incredibly hard to get in there. And it's sitting on the blocks there, so obviously that's not a problem. I think we're good, guys. I'm getting a face full of dirt. I think we got us a solid car, other than the front floor pans. A few little spots like that here and there. You know, I know once you get in it, you'll find more. I realize that. I've been doing this for 40 years, but you know, I ain't saying it's a Barrett Jackson car, but it's a car you can build and have a little fun with. All right, folks, out. Hold on one sec. Hey, folks, Bob here. Field agent 390 here. Say, hey. Woo, we got this charger off the trailer, so we got it rolling, so that's a good thing. Now we just got to get the trailer out of the way. We're going to push the car forward a little bit. It's a little too far back, so let me do that right quick, and then he can go home. Okay, folks, I put all the tools away. I'm going to call it a day here in a little bit. I just wanted to get one more walk around of this car. I had to put a keystone on this side. It leaks down pretty quick, so I'm gonna have to put another tire on this one. Looks good though. I like that wide tire. Good stance, but swap meet season's coming up. We're gonna try to find a back glass, and I had a guy call me today. He said he found a company in Canada that makes the tail lights for, I think he said $650. I don't know, we'll look into that. He's supposed to be texting me some information. So yeah, try to get this door open. I've already tried once. It was hard to do sitting on a trailer, but she rolls good. And I get this door open, start cleaning it out, get some glass in it, and see if we can't source a hood of some kind, a bumper. And if we decide to make a drag car out of a glass hood or a glass bumper, will be fine. I'm not too worried about that. But I got other projects ahead of this one. This will be one I'm probably gonna build a carport right over here. Just haven't had time. I've already got the carport, just haven't had time. So we'll park it up under there along with that Scamp. That Scamp's a nice car. So it's not for sale currently. It may be later. Anyhow, folks, there you have it. Let me call it a day. I am exhausted. I've been in here all day. I'm doing a lot of work, so Hope you guys enjoyed the update on the 66 Charger.